Welcome. This is GNC Sports Talk. What we do it
For the culture.
by the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
Forgot to introduce ourselves. This is Gary.
This is Cary.
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so, who will probably be running a bit late.
Tad bit late.
It's some people that we might not see because they had a very devastating weekend. But we gonna make it.
Look, it happens to the best of us, man. It happens to the best of us. All I can say, this wild card weekend and weekend for sports in general, it was pretty good. College basketball, NBA, and of course the NFC and AFC wild card weekend started off good, ended up average, because that's how some offenses was playing. But hey, neither here nor there, man.
Well, when we get to what we have for you, we got the preview of what the NCAA Championship, how we got here. We got the NFL Wild Card Weekend, like he just discussed. A few things in the NBA, not too much on that, though, because we'll get to that when it's time for it. Jam-packed NFL Wild Card Weekend, some things to break down, then what to look forward to. Of course, our classic segments, Flag on the Play, When Life Comes at You Fast, the Money Shot, and most importantly, the Music Picks. We here in GNC Sports Talk love listening to, talking about, and sharing our music with you guys. And we want to know what you're listening to. If you can, in the comments, put an M next to the artist, album, or song. Don't go anywhere, because at the end of the episode, we will highlight those music picks.
Make sure y'all put an M.
Anyway, really quick, got to get to the comments because it is a lot to dissect. From Sade Simone.
Hey, fam. Love.
Hey, family, it's about time for the best podcast.
Hey.
All right, bye, you, baby. I see you.
We appreciate you, Chelsea.
Now, we need to welcome y'all.
We been.
Man, I just got home. Spencer, calm down. Y'all, see, this is Atlanta energy. I don't know. Like, now he wanna hold it over our heads and lower us. Yes, sir. We back for another great episode. No, sir, you keep giving us great episodes.
Big facts. That is Black Raiden. Yeah, man. Hey,
hold on.
I hate roaches too, bro.
Y'all,
if you know, you know.
Y'all gonna have to chill out. We was 2 minutes late. Calm down. It take me longer to get home from work sometimes. I apologize. Ooh, this is a tough crowd tonight. Anyway,
it's all good.
We are going to get into quite a few things. The first thing we'll start with is the NCAA Football Championship. Give me a little round of applause.
Yes, sir. While he fixing that, I'm going to give us a round of applause. And I was going to continue to say, NCAA football, we have a championship coming up here shortly. Is it next Monday? Is it on Monday?
Yes, it's next Monday.
Okay, so next Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day as well. And we have the Miami Hurricanes, a.k.a. the U, a.k.a. the Monsters. We have them playing against the Indiana
Hoosiers.
Indiana Hoosiers. And let me just say this for the record. I was driving on Saturday, and I couldn't believe my eyes. I was behind a van that had Indiana stick on the back. This is the first time in my whole entire life that I've seen anyone with an Indiana Hoosiers stick on the back of their vehicle. Shout out to Indiana. Hopefully it's a good game, because Indiana just been steamrolling everybody. They steamrolled Alabama. They steamrolled Oregon last Friday, as a matter of fact. So the way Indiana looking is going to be tough for Miami, but I think Miami, I think they're going to bring the heat.
So how we got here, Miami beat Ole Miss in a thriller. One would argue that last play was a pass interference call, but whatever. Miami made it. It's fine. Carson Beck looked like something that we have seen and we haven't seen. So Miami's defense is very real, and they wind up on one side of the bracket. But on the other side of the bracket, coming in undefeated, heavyweight champ, coming in here like they're getting ready to steamroll over another team. You got Indiana, and how we got here is simply this. Kurt Cincinnati, the head coach of the Indiana Hoosiers, chose to come and resurrect a program that never really existed in football.
Yeah. I can't, like I said, I can't remember the last time Indiana has been relevant football in so long.
It hadn't been since Lee Corso. That's
I
for sure.
can't. I be honest with you, I can never remember when Indiana has been good
Well,
at football.
We were not born.
Yeah, we were not born. So yeah, again, but I mean, right now, they on the roll, man. They on the roll.
So if I heard you right, and we'll get to the comments in 1 second. If I heard you right, you are saying that Miami is going to take it home.
Hopefully, they could take it home.
Oh, I thought you were making your pick.
Oh, yeah, right. Are we making picks now?
We can, because once we leave this, we're not coming back.
Oh, Indiana. Then Indiana win the whole thing.
I thought you was going for Miami.
Nah, like my eyes can't deceive me, and I just can't see Miami defense stopping what Indiana have going on, and Indiana's defense, quiet as kept, has been playing great football. And if you do what they did to Oregon, then I mean Miami is better than Oregon, but at the same time, like it's still Carson Beck down there, and Carson Beck can be Carson Beck sometimes. Sometimes he can be good. Sometimes he can be bad. But when he is bad, he is definitely bad. Now, how many points Oregon put up? 15?
Yeah, but some of that was like throwaway points.
Yeah, they throwaway points.
And what we mean by throwaway points is the other team might sub in their second string, or they aren't trying very hard and they just bleeding the clock by just running the ball, so the clock can kind of go into a non-stop fashion. And Indiana seems to be far and above everybody else. Their hardest game had to be against Ohio State in their Big Ten conference championship game.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't had a hard game since then. And honestly, Indiana is my pick. They've been my pick since going in. I told you I was hoping that Alabama didn't have to run up against them, because Alabama should have truthfully lost to Oklahoma. Yeah. And that lets you know how much Oklahoma really is right now.
Right. That say a lot.
But yeah, Indiana, they're building something. And that's why I told you earlier in the season when we were talking about when Penn State job came up and you said, hey, Penn State, he should consider that. And I'm like, no, what he building at Indiana, what he had set up there at Indiana is something similar to, I believe, what people were kind of making a conspiracy about with Deion. When he left Jackson State and went to Colorado, Jackson State can be kind of like a feeder.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
But it's a bit different because people don't view HBCUs the same way. So it's almost one of them things where, yeah, you can shine, but they might be like, oh, well, you don't look that good against others, if you will. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that's the case, but I know that's a perception. Kurt Signetti set up the same thing. JMU, James Madison University, is where he came from. He left there. With NIL, it's a way for you to kind of build a somewhat portal for yourself. JMU players go there. Maybe they come see you in Indiana. You're like, oh, you're not ready yet. Go down there 1 or 2 years, come back. Will make it worth your while. Now I have a feeder system going. And that's what this defense is built off of, is a bunch of JMU players.
Yep.
And it's only going to get better. And in terms of what they got at Indiana right now, Fernando Mendoza. I just want to make sure I said it right, because I've been screwing up his first name. Yeah. Fernando Mendoza has a little brother that's right behind him. So Indiana might be set for a little while.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll see if his little brother can be good as him.
Well, here's the thing. If we learned anything from last night, which we're going to transition to NFL in a minute, if we learned anything from the NFL last night, regardless of whether your quarterback plays good or not, if your defense looks good.
It's good, yeah. If your defense good. Whew.
So he might not have to be his brother.
Yeah, you might not have to be your brother. All you have to do is just be, if you can be just okay, don't turn the football over. Then it'll be fine. But
even if you do, don't do it a bunch.
Don't do it a bunch.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that.
We got a whole season coming up for that. But do you think who you have taken it?
Yeah, I told you Indiana. That's been my pick from the jump.
It might get crazy, bro.
Yeah,
it might get crazy.
Before we keep going, want to make sure we do this because I got to get better at this. This here's episode is sponsored by From Idea to Episode 1. It is a link in the description. It's also a link in the bio. Get your copy digitally and holler at your boy if you want a physical, personal signed copy. My signature looks amazing. So does his. Back to your regular schedule program.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man. Look, if y'all ain't bought the book, Go tell a friend. Tell a friend. Hey, we appreciate everybody that did buy the book, purchase the book. Hey, big shouts out to y'all, man, from GNC Sports Talk.
And real quick to the comments, what's good, y'all? It's an okay day, but Thursday is a special day.
Why is Thursday a special
Yeah,
day?
what's popping Thursday?
What's going on Thursday, man? Let us know.
Everybody in the comments. Number one, make sure you like this video. Number two, make sure you subscribe. Everybody in the comments say hey to our mother, number one sports podcast for Faraday High School class of 1983. Go Trojans. She is out here hustling for us. 1983 does love us, and we love them back.
Big shout out to the Faraday Trojans out there, man.
Indiana football, just bet on them. If you go on money line, just bet on them still.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, it is what it is right now, man. Like, they ain't showed us nothing. I mean, they ain't showed us that they can be stopped. Like, the only team that could have stopped them was Ohio State. And I mean, right now it's just one of them days. It's just one of them days.
All right, you ready to transfer to?
Yeah, in a NFL.
Yep. So playoffs have taken off. Oh, okay. J15, shout out. I forgot it was theirs. J13 was the day.
I did not know, bro.
We love the Reds.
We love them all.
We love them pretty girls too.
We love them all.
We do.
Can't deny that.
We do.
Yeah. What was you about to say?
When it comes to the NFL, it finally happened. NFL wildcard weekend was an exciting weekend. Give or take 1 or 2 games.
Yep.
I guess I'll start with we can start with the scores, right? Mm-hmm. You want to start with the scores?
Yeah, let's start with them.
So we had the Los Angeles Rams
versus the Carolina Panthers.
What a game.
That was a great game. And then you had the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers play.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We had let's see what else. Oh, my bad, AFC. Well, we ain't gonna get on the Houston and Pittsburgh.
I got it. My thing was going
slow. Yeah. Green Bay and Chicago, Buffalo, Jacksonville.
And don't forget, I hate when they do this. And don't forget, we had the Houston Texans, Pittsburgh Steelers, New England Patriots versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Let's simply put this way. To start it off, we had the Los Angeles Rams versus the Carolina Panthers, and it turned out to be a way more exciting game than we were supposed to be.
Yeah.
34-31.
Mm-hmm.
Really quick, sum up your thoughts of it all. I won't say what you expected, but sum up your thoughts of it all. Give a good synopsis.
The Rams single-handedly led Carolina in this game. Puka Nacua missed an easy touchdown. Matthew Stafford's hand was a big deal. That's the X factor in this as well. But I mean, Carolina's defense, they look. Along with Carolina's defense, Mike Jackson picked off Matthew Stafford a couple of times. Devontae Adams looking. Yeah.
No, Devontae Adams got lit up like it was 1993.
Yeah, Devontae Adams getting lit up, man. That game shouldn't have been close. If you actually watched that game, I thought the game was about to be out of hand because LA had a chance to score before the half was over. That's when Puka missed the easy touchdown. And also they would have got the ball back in the second half, at the beginning of the second half, which would have elevated them a little bit more, but it was just an ugly game for them, man. It was just an ugly game for them.
What it comes down to, honestly, for this game, why it wound up being so close is because, like you said, Carolina Panthers defense was amazing.
Yeah.
And I have to say, if that was the defense that we saw, I understand why they won the South. Not because of the offense, because the offense looked stagnant at best. And I don't believe Bryce Young will get you where you need to go. That's not a slight against him. That's just simply saying that defense has to play perfect and get turnovers for you being the Carolina Panthers, for you to make it an actual game. Bryce, okay game, not all of that. He threw a pick. He only threw 1 touchdown. That running game really kept it going, but that defense kept him in the game.
Yeah, that defense kept him.
So very much.
Great game.
And I'll go to the next one while I'll read this. But Atlanta beat the Rams. The Rams are not going anywhere. We see if they are good or not. I mean, honestly, yes, y'all did beat them, but what I have to say about y'all beating them is simply this. Yes, y'all beat them. It did not matter. Same thing I say about our Saints. Yes, losses happen, wins happen, but nothing was on the line for us or for y'all.
Yeah. And the fact that we beat Carolina twice, and I don't think they put up. I don't believe they put up 31 points against us both times that we played. It just shows a testament because when things start getting rolling, we got to give a big shout out to their wide receiving core. The rookie and the other guy that they have, they had a good wide receiving core, and Bryce Young was throwing the ball. They was making plays when they needed to. The Carson kid, if I'm not mistaken, made the biggest play of the game. Well, one of the biggest plays of the game. Bryce threw him a slant route. He took it all the way, I believe, for 58 yards, if I'm not mistaken. But to me, like I said, good game to start the wild card weekend off. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, the Rams pulled it out, the clutchness, I guess, that they need. But speaking of clutchness, the Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers. Mm-hmm. And I cannot believe that the Green Bay Packers still have Matt LaFleur as their coach after that.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's done. It's time. Matt LaFleur should be gone. But guess what? They're working on an extension for him right now.
As they should. I don't think he's a bad coach. Now, I did, like, that disaster, the choke job that they had going on against Chicago, when that game shouldn't have been over. I'm gonna say this about Chicago. Shout out to Chicago for winning. They did their thing. I can't complain at them. I'm not mad at them. But Lord have mercy, and you can continue to say this. They make winning look so hard.
Yeah, my knock on Chicago is simply this. Before I say that, let me say about Green Bay. Green Bay should be ashamed of themselves for how they lost. It was almost, because you in here, Spencer, I can say this, Atlanta-esque, the way they gave up their lead and then lost the game. Shout out to Chicago. The saying for me is still the same. Why does it have to look so freaking hard? And that's what it is. And I don't have them winning, but I'm to the point where it's not even smart to bet against them up until it gets to like the final 2 minutes to see if they actually score.
Yeah, because
I don't see anything going for them. But Green Bay imploded, and it wasn't because of defense. It wasn't because of offense. It was a little bit because of special teams. But Green Bay imploded because Matt LaFleur didn't have what he needed to get things done.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna put it to you like this: in the second half, when the second half started, everything just kind of went like wacky all day. It was a few 3-and-out plays. He threw a screen pass to an offensive lineman in which their offensive lineman got the ball, picked up the first down, but wound up fumbling it as well. So that kind of threw him back as well. But they in the second half, especially in the third quarter, man, y'all ain't do nothing in the third quarter, and Chicago just kept chipping away at the lead. You know, kick a field goal here, kick a field goal there, and then score a touchdown. And I've always said this about the NFL, especially now. You're never really out of a game in the NFL. It's not like college when you got a team scoring 60 points or whatever. You really never out of an NFL game. Things can happen. Injury can happen. A team can go like Green Bay did, a few 3-and-outs in a row. Things like that can happen, which in turn can put you in the game. You score a couple field goals, you score a touchdown, and then when the fourth quarter comes, things start getting a little bit. Things start escalating a little bit. Where you have to score, you have to do these things. And Green Bay, at the end of the day, y'all let them come back down 18 points and win the game.
Well, here's the main thing that I think you said, but you glossed over, and I don't think you remember. But maybe you do. I don't know. Field goals is absolutely what happened in this game. Mm-hmm. Green Bay missed 2 of them, which totals to 6 points.
Yep.
And with them missing 2 of those, this is why the score is 31-27, where if they would have made those 2 field goals, 27-6 gives you what? A win.
Yep, you got to hit the field goals. That's true.
A field goal gives you all of that. Real quick, let me go check into these comments. I'm here. Hey, shout out to Houston.
He said the Rams are running on E, which, hey, you ain't lying.
I don't know if they're running on E. The Rams' main thing that has been ailing them all season is bad secondary play, mainly bad cornerback play.
And special teams.
Special teams is
a big one.
And special teams.
I would advise the punter, kick the ball out of bounds.
What up, Chris? Finally see you in this thing. What up, big dog?
What up?
What up, big dog? Really quick, because I think we're gonna transition here. Shout out to the Jaguars because they had a better season than everyone
They
expected.
did.
We gonna talk about that here in 1 second. We gonna talk about that here in 1 second. I will go ahead and give the credit where credit is due. Caleb Williams, you look terrible the first half. The third quarter, you was so. Fourth quarter,
Yeah.
I gotta give it to you. I didn't think Green Bay would implode with Jordan Love on the field. I didn't. And
y'all got the Green Bay gonna look at. They gonna look back at this and say to themselves, "Why? How did this happen? Why didn't we keep our foot on the gas pedal? Why? Why? That's it. Like we could have.
It looked bad until it wasn't.
It looked bad until it wasn't. Like y'all had control of that whole game. Like to be honest with you, y'all had control. Defense playing good. Offense in the first half was playing good. The fourth quarter they played solid, but at the same time, man, it's just that third quarter. Just one bad quarter just can mess up a whole game.
Well, I want to go ahead and go to the next thing. Shout out to you, Chicago Bears. I want to go to the next thing, and it's a couple of these gonna happen. So y'all make sure y'all turn y'all volume up and get away from the phone because I don't want anything to happen in y'all ears. But what I am doing right there is a salute to AJ Brown and his career at the Philadelphia Eagles. AJ Brown, even though he doesn't play both sides of the ball, single-handedly because of what he's been doing all year to me, and I have no problem saying this, cost the Philadelphia Eagles that game. Well, why do you say that, Gary? The main reason why I say that is this. The 2 to 3 catches had A.J. Brown made it could have been converted into points.
Yep.
The 2 to 3 catches that he did not make could have kept the chains moving, could have got them in the field goal range. It could have done a wonder of things. With him being the person bickering about how the offense is, how he's not getting the ball, how he's clutch, how he can change the game. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's something about receivers in Philadelphia that just, bring out the it factor in somebody. But absolutely, A.J. Brown, and you not wanting to speak to the media even echoes this point. Whether or not you want to step to the podium, and you don't have to. Homeboy, this game, because of what you didn't do, is your fault. And whether or not you want to answer for it or not, somebody going to catch you. That wasn't Jalen Hurts' fault. That wasn't Saquon's fault. That wasn't Nick Sirianni's fault. That wasn't the offensive coordinator's fault who also got fired. That wasn't the defensive coordinator's fault. That wasn't the security person that they be talking about, Big Dom. That wasn't the owner's fault. That wasn't nobody's fault but yours. You dropped crucial passes that you could have caught with all the trash that you were talking all throughout the year. And when rubber meet the road, you got tight. That's your lip. That's your lips getting that lemon juice. You got tight. AJ Brown, brother. I hope that's the last time we see you in Philadelphia because nobody deserves that in those crucial times after what you did all season. No book can help you get through what you just finished.
Nope, and that's exactly what happened when he played. He made, like you say, he made some crucial catches. He made some crucial.
He didn't make the crucial.
He didn't make some crucial catches, especially down the stretch. He missed especially two to three passes that I can remember that could have put him in better position with against the San Francisco 49ers. But like you said, man, you got to do better, man. Like I don't know why you ain't go to that podium. You always want to run your mouth after y'all, especially when y'all get through winning. You want to run your mouth and say y'all could have did this better, could have did that better. But I mean, don't do that, especially when y'all lose. Like I mean, y'all win as a team. Y'all win a Super Bowl as a team. This ain't individual. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta do better on that, man.
And yes, the 49ers showed up.
Big shout out to them.
The defense that they're playing with, nobody recognizes. And they are people off the street. 23-19. Shout out to the 49ers.
Man,
we're going to see what y'all do this upcoming week.
Playing with four stringers, bro. Like on defense, man, look, on defense, I know a lot of people don't know, the 49ers, who they have, but a lot of their star players are out. George Kittle, he's gone for the rest of the year. He tore his Achilles. A lot of their players are gone. And how has this team continued to keep progressing to almost getting the number 1 seed.
Well, I believe this is why certain teams and head coaches, because head coaches are really taking offensive coordinator jobs in a sense. This is why certain teams, depending on who their head coach is, can function no matter what. San Francisco happens to be one of them. You can say Seattle happens to be one of them. If you have your system in place, it is really plug and play. And that's what we see with San Francisco. They still survive without Brock Purdy when he was hurt. George Kittle has been in and out all year. They're still surviving without him. They really rely heavily on Christian McCaffrey, which is why that was one of the biggest trades a few years back. And what this really boils down to is we're going to play our game. We're going to get what we need to. And we're going to be a definitely try-hard team. And if we try hard, our try hard looks better than your 100%. And that's what we saw with the Eagles when it came down to it. Not, don't get it twisted. The Eagles defense is still great.
They still great.
They still nuts.
They keep you in the game.
But that offense just doesn't have what it takes. I guess we're going to go through these really quick. On the AFC side, the Bills and the Jags. I said the Bills are going to win. I will pop my stuff a little bit later. Notice the quarterback wins are not a quarterback stat. I want to make sure we break that down really, really quick. Okay. If you want to tune in once I get through. But wins are not a quarterback stat. What that means, ladies and gentlemen, is it doesn't rest fully on the quarterback's shoulders. Even though the media tricks you by how much they talk about the quarterbacks and how much they impact the game. Mm-hmm. If you don't have a defense, you will lose the game.
Yep.
You have to have a defense. You also have to have an offensive line. If you do not have an offensive line, you will lose the game. If you don't have skilled position players that can step up, you will lose the game. And yes, if you don't have a quarterback, you could lose the game. What we have here is a quarterback that may never get his glory, his ray of sunshine. He may never see the sunset on a championship trophy. And the Jaguars, along with the Bills, are moving into a bigger stadium in 2027. Yep. Trevor Lawrence and another person we'll talk about in a minute. You're on the clock.
Hold on, man. All right, look. Yeah, y'all was number 3 seed, too.
Couldn't have had a better season.
Y'all, look. And who knows? The Jacksonville Jaguars, let's give them credit since season over. I'm going to give them credit. They were good enough to be a number 3 seed in the AFC. Trevor Lawrence, especially coming towards the end of the season, played real good. He just couldn't get it done when it mattered the most. That turnover, he throwing it in tight coverage. That wasn't throw to make, man. And he had time. He just could have threw the ball out of bounds. Like a whole lot of things could have went better, but you gotta give credit to Buffalo, man. Y'all stayed in the game. I know a lot of people had Jacksonville winning, but Buffalo, they stood the test. Josh Allen, he's going on to the next round. They gotta play the mighty Denver Broncos.
The mighty Denver Broncos defense.
Yeah, the Denver Broncos defense. But let's not get this twisted. Man, y'all, look, Buffalo, whatever y'all have to do in the offseason to get a better run defense, do that. Because everything else is solid. Y'all cornerback solid. But y'all need to invest in some defensive linemen, linebackers. I don't know. Y'all need to do something, bro, because, man, Jacksonville was just running all over y'all.
Well, Buffalo has a lot of problems they got to address, and the main one would have been the head coach getting ready to leave. And he's not, as long as they keep winning. But I think if they don't go to the Super Bowl, then I don't know what we can expect from them.
Yep.
The next game that we have, the New England Patriots versus the Los Angeles Chargers. The only thing I'll say about this, defense. Mm-hmm. The New England Patriots defense, I don't know if they look like this all season against good competition. They completely dismantled the Los Angeles Chargers offense, their offensive line, their receivers, their running backs, their tight ends. And before anybody says, oh, we were hurt. No, you actually got your offensive linemen back that were hurt before. Justin Herbert, if you out there on the field, I'm sorry, we can't make excuses for your finger or hand or whatever is ailing you. I apologize. I don't really, but I'm saying I apologize because that's not an excuse. Because you had another chance prior when you were in the playoffs that you didn't get it done. Shout out to the Patriots defense.
Yes, hey, New England, they just played solid. They kept getting the points, field goals, and knock them on the head when they was down there. So the turnovers with Justin Herbert didn't help as well. They like it was certain points in that game. The Chargers could have converted and could have put points on the board, but offensive play calling was a big factor. And I know Justin Herbert, his left hand, which is not his throwing hand, was I'm pretty sure he was holding that gingerly as well.
Well, he kept getting sacked,
but he just kept getting sacked, man. Like it was just sack after sack. Again, we gotta give credit to New England, man. With games like that, you gotta count on your defense, and they have a good defense. Offense is kind of stagnant. I mean, they didn't do anything too particular on offense. Again, they kicked 3 field goals, so I mean, it ain't like they were just mighty ducks putting up points on the board. But I mean, they were good enough to get it done. And
Mighty Ducks.
yeah, I'm just saying they was a mighty ducks, bro. It was mighty ducks, man.
All right, the last game, which I don't have to talk very long about. I'm not sure if you do. A couple of things that go along with it. Aaron Rodgers, should this be his last year? You can answer that in a minute. I think so too. But the Texans defense, it's nothing else to say. Like, murderer's row is on their defense. Aaron Rodgers likes to get the ball out of his hands about 2 seconds, if not less. Really throwing the ball quickly, not letting too much develop downfield, and that didn't work against the Houston Texans defense last night. What held them back was offense, which that's been my whole thing the whole time. They actually did decently running the ball. C.J. Stroud was the one that held them back. You cannot have that type of performance next week. It will not work. You will get caught up, and your defense can only bail you out so much. But shout out to Houston. Fair weather fan from a distance right here. Shout out to UG. Houston, horns up. I don't know if that's the right thing for them.
Yeah, horns down. Houston up, Texans up.
Well, I want to talk about Houston.
Yeah, and
I don't know. That's a whole Dallas thing. I don't get it.
Yeah, and to
right here.
And to Pittsburgh, no holy water from the priest could help y'all win that game yesterday. The Texans was on y'all head top yesterday. They was on y'all head top yesterday. Aaron Rodgers did not do anything on offense. This should be his last season. They smelled, the defense smelled blood in the water. As soon as they took the field, they couldn't get anything. And also, I want to say this: C.J. Stroud single-handedly kept Pittsburgh in the game. CJ, I don't know what kind of rookie throws you was making. I don't know what kind of decisions you was making. You was doing a little bit too much. Go back, take a deep breath. Next week, y'all have to play the Patriots. If you play like you did last night against New England, there won't be a game. It shouldn't even be a game. As well, D'Amico Ryans, that's their coach on the sideline. Keep wearing them down. What next week's game with the Texans and the Patriots is going to come down to who's better on defense, and also who's better on offense. What quarterback will show up? If the C.J. Stroud that I know can play to his potential, then I think that the Houston Texans can upset the New England Patriots. If he played anything like he did last night, it's going to be an easy victory for the Patriots, and they'll be going to the AFC Championship. So we'll see how that go, man. We'll see how that go.
Go defense, because I don't know.
Man, go offense.
I don't know if either team will be able to get certain things off on these defenses. So we'll see. That's what's most intriguing. Mm-hmm. Really quick, I know Spencer been waiting because he been waiting on this for sure. Mike Tomlin just made Jim Harbaugh's stock price go down because Atlanta would have taken him. Mike Tomlin, the longtime head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, the third coach ever in their franchise history, stepped down, which is AKA for they mutually agreed to part ways, which is AKA Pittsburgh's organization was like, all right, you got to go.
Congratulations on the winning season, dog. We appreciate you.
I don't know if this is the right thing, but I am happy that it happened. And I don't want to take too much from you, so I'll save my comments. But I guess, did you think it was going to happen? And if it did, how do you feel about it on both sides, if you were a fan and if you might?
Of course, yeah, I knew it was going to happen. Yeah, like he ain't get, what has he done in 18 years? He just been going to the playoffs, not advancing. Of course, this was bound to happen, and I knew it was going to happen. Just like with Jim Harbaugh, when he ain't make it, we both knew it was going to happen. We both knew they was going to get him out of Dodge. when Mike Tomlin ain't making past the first round again, we knew his time was up. And look, he had a good time in Pittsburgh.
A good time, not a long time. No, super long.
No, it was super long
Super
time.
long.
A good time and a long time. The fact that he stayed this long without getting past the first round or wild card is beyond me. But he did. He did. And your boy with Buffalo, if he don't get it done, he might be the next one out. So I mean, right now, look, it's showing prove time. If you ask me, Baltimore was a better fit going against the Texans. But who knows? They may have just blew that game too, depending on how Baltimore would play.
Neither one of them was going to.
Yeah, I don't think either one of them was going to make it. And again, if Baltimore did get past, somehow got past Houston, and they played the Patriots, they was going to wind up getting their head blown off too. So I mean, right now, Mike Tomlin, I love him as a coach, great human being, but at the same time, man, you ain't produced nothing. Ain't even put no excitement in the franchise as far as getting to the Super Bowl or at least getting to the AFC wild card. If you get there, I'm pretty sure he would have been fine. But again, he had Russell Wilson. He had Russell Wilson, old man Rodgers, and then Kenny Pickett.
Justin
what?
Fields, too.
Who?
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields. Justin Fields.
Here's the reality.
He ain't had a good quarterback.
Here's the reality. Somebody says Jim Harbaugh is horrible. I don't believe that at all.
I disagree.
I don't believe that at all. So I give you backstory. He's a Baltimore fan.
Okay. Oh.
And what's going on in Baltimore is more than the head coach. Mm-hmm. And the head coach don't solve the problem of y'all have never had nobody good calling offensive plays. So if you don't get somebody in who understands how to use Lamar and make sure that he stays out of danger, and I know what you would say if I say stay out of danger, which is stay out of running so much. No, stay out of danger, stay out of his head. Because that's what's happened over the past 2 to 3 years of Lamar. It's like you get in the situation, the perfect one when they went up against the Chiefs. And if he'd have ran the ball, which they gave him every opportunity, they'd have won that game. Mm-hmm. But he forgot who he was. And then last year, he forgot who he was at a certain point. Then he got it together and his team let him down. But before then, the emphasis is on you forgot who you were before. And so before your team let you down, you let them down too. Yep. And his head is the most dangerous part of the game. I don't think Jim Harbaugh is a bad coach at all. If nothing else, y'all were blessed to have him for as long as y'all did. Jim, if I'm not mistaken, won a Super Bowl. And he did that with Joe Flacco. Yep. He ain't that bad. That defense doesn't look like it used to be, but I think Baltimore fans have to get used to the fact of you're not a defensive organization anymore.
And look, offense wins championships.
You actually have a franchise quarterback, which you've never had before.
Look, the way it is right now, offense wins championships. I mean, we can go back to Philadelphia. Of course, their defense was good, but their offense at the right time clicked in the Super Bowl.
Well, but that defense was what it was.
But I mean, the last time that I can recall the defense winning a championship was Philadelphia last year and the Seattle Seahawks, Legion of Boom.
Well, last year I would say running game, right? Because they ran the heck out of Saquon, where he almost broke the single season rushing record. But that defense,
playing out of his mind,
which has been good for the last 3-4 years, and somehow gets better every year. No, that defense was definitely a reason why. Because the key to stopping Patrick Mahomes is
defense. Yeah, bro. You gotta in order to beat Patrick Mahomes, you have to have the number one defense.
And that was the number one defense.
And with them and Tampa Bay, my bad.
Yeah. So, yes, offensive play definitely plays a part. But last year, the Legion of Boom, the Baltimore Ravens, when they won both times, the offense might have clicked, but it was definitely the defense that got it there. Hands down.
Yes, sir.
Really quick before we go, the head coaching openings that are going on, I feel like we're going to see a shuffle with a lot of them, right?
Yeah.
The only thing I have to say, because we can do some predictions next week on where people can land, because we may see some more firings. Okay. The only thing I want to say is this.
You got that right.
What shocked me the most, and you can tell me if you had a moment that shocked you. What shocked me the most is this. It's not about who got fired. It's about who's still at their job. I cannot believe for the Cincinnati Bengals, Zach Taylor is still the head coach. He is the only coach in the AFC North that is still remaining.
Survival of the fittest, man.
No, he should have been fired too. Every coach in AFC North should have been fired.
Wow. Well,
Quote me, Mark. Every coach in the AFC North should have been fired this year.
coach.
Every coach. It's okay. Offensive side of the ball, you got it right. You paid your 2 wide receivers. Joe Burrow continues to get hurt, but you paid him. Your defense looks atrocious. You are the head coach. You are responsible for this also. That defense has been bad for how long? That offensive line has been bad since Joe Burrow been there.
Man, since they went to the Super Bowl.
And you are offensive coach.
Hey, man, things happen, bro.
No, I'm just saying, you are offensive coach, and the offensive line has been bad since Joe Burrow has been there.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's true.
Zach Taylor should have been fired too.
Man.
Absolutely.
Golly, brutal, boy.
It's not. It's
brutal for y'all coaches out there.
It's only
in my brother's eyes.
No, for him, it's only so far you can go. You went to the Super Bowl. You are never going back again. Right now, I am confident in saying it. Your defense is why I'm confident in saying it. You will never. You can't even win your division. You can't even win.
Look, I'm pretty sure I'm banking. The only reason he's still there is because of that 2022 appearance in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean that's cool.
Am I right on saying that 2022?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 2022. Yeah, appearance in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I think they kind of clinging on that, thinking something may happen, something may click again, but I don't know, man. We'll see. Look, if Joe Burrow hurt.
And he always is.
Kiss your job goodbye, boy. Because
when has he not been hurt in the past 3 seasons?
Again, I still think I'm just banking on they banking on to make it to the Super Bowl again. So I still think they have that glimmer of hope in their eyes that they can get something happen.
Your glimmer of hope is Joe Burrow,
bro.
He gets hurt every year.
That division is gonna be. If healthy, that division is gonna be crazy. AFC North, right? No, okay. All right, man.
I'll go ahead and say it. And the words coming out of my mouth, I don't even hate them. When Patrick Mahomes get back, we seen 2.0 of the Chiefs.
We'll see. To be determined, man. To be determined.
All they gotta do is go find them another tight end because the receivers just don't come a dime a dozen for them.
All right, man. Well, do you? All right, let's see what you got. Anything else you want to do with the predictions?
We have to say the predictions.
Okay.
Really quick because we got a few minutes, so we can go ahead and get to the segments because we have to run through those. Trae Young got traded to the Wizards.
Yes,
what do you think?
A good move, man. The Wizards might be something to look at. They have a young core. They still have Alex Sarr out there. Bub Carrington, he might have to take a backseat coming off the bench. Me personally, I like the players on the Wizards. They have Marvin Bagley out there. Unfortunately, they did let go of C.J. McCollum, the do-it-all point guard, shooting guard. You also lost Corey Crisper, long-range shooter. But I mean, the fact that the Atlanta Hawks didn't get any draft picks is the one thing that's kind of bothering me. But I will say this with Atlanta, that team can do something. They can do something because they have a couple people on that team. All-star, the Johnson kid, Jalen Johnson, from Milwaukee or from Wisconsin. All-star. I'm putting that right now. Jalen Johnson, all-star. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, good point guard, can defend. They have another guy. They had a rookie. Well, not the rookie. I can't call him rookie. This is sophomore year. Rashard, I believe. But that team, especially on the defensive side, I like what I'm seeing from that team, man. But Atlanta they good. I think the Washington Wizards, they still have a ways to go, but them getting Trae Young and he's gonna have to actually commit on the defensive side of the ball. Like, you're gonna have to show some effort. But I like what I see from them. Washington finally had they start that the city been needing and wanting for a long time. So hopefully he can come in, put up some points, get back to where he was when he made the Eastern Conference Finals. And look, I think he's gonna be good with him and Alex Sarr to pick and roll. I think they're gonna be good. But Lau, the pretty much do it everything player, small forward, 6'8" from France. Good player. I like what I'm saying from Washington, man.
Why you playing? This trade don't do nothing. Atlanta just got Trae Young on their payroll. This trade don't do nothing for Washington or Atlanta.
I mean Atlanta, you got him out the okay.
You got him off the
But
books.
you got CJ McCollum. No, and you have another long range shooter too.
This trade does nothing this year. Both teams were wherever they rank there right now in the ranks, they will be right there at the end of the year.
You think? I don't think so. I think Atlanta might. I think Atlanta might make some noise. Now Washington, it just depends. I don't know how long Trae Young gonna be out, but I mean Atlanta's good right now.
All right. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know. The computer's going crazy right now. So now I got to go through these comments real quick so we can get to these last segments, and we got to make sure because we at 45 right now. The Steelers were out of the game, like way out. They were, but it was close until it wasn't. It was 7-6 for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
The Jaguars had a great season. I'm shocked. So am I. I was shocked, way shocked, had no idea how it made it that far. It's wild.
Yep.
It was wild.
I'm just saying, defense is Spencer, man. I was hollering. Defense wins championship, yeah.
Does win championships.
They do.
Oh, hey, I got to do better. I be forgetting the CG episodes. How you doing? I got to do better. I apologize. Thank you for joining
Tomlin,
us.
but it's time. Love Tomlin, but his time was up. Not wrong.
That was kind of a bar. I see that. That was kind of a bar.
Yeah, you was not wrong.
Give you Mike Tomlin over Jim Harbaugh.
Oh.
You getting the same coaches, different color. Quote me, Mark.
Both of them, both of them have proven they can get you to the show. They can.
Yes.
Now, how many times have they?
It's okay, but for me, if you're Baltimore and you go get Mike Tomlin, then you might as well have kept Jim Harbaugh. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Just because you
take it to the prom don't mean you will get them to the hotel.
Broncos are going to the Super Bowl. Honestly, if any year for them to do it is this year. I'm very interested in the Bills game. I'm not gonna say I'm going for y'all though, because I hate Sean Payton, and yes, I'm petty. This is their 10th anniversary. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wizards
will be good if they keep Trae in about 3 years, I think. And when I say good, I mean they will be competing for the playoff spots. Not a contender, just to get that clear. Yeah. I mean, look, you got to start somewhere. I agree. You have to start somewhere. Getting to the playoffs is a good start for them. Then, as you know, after you get to the playoffs, and whether you win in the first round, lose in the second round, or whatever, as long as you get there and try to make something to get that experience, then I think they'll be fine. But again, with Trae Young, the smallest defender on the team, not the smallest defender, but the smallest player on the team, has to do something on defense. You're gonna have to try. Like I done seen clips of him at least trying. He just don't do it consistent. He just don't do it consistently.
Well, it's a 1-2.
It's a 1-2.
I understand y'all saying Atlanta nice, and that's cool, right? Like I just have to say this. Mm-hmm. Maybe next year, because we talked about the potential number 1 pick for them. Mm-hmm. I understand Atlanta's nice. The only thing I'm saying is this: when I look at anybody else in the East that is playoff bound, I would rather go with them versus Atlanta right now.
Who?
Anybody else?
In
the East. I'm talking about in the playoff picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just want to say this before we get going. Stop being king. I can't. It's in my DNA. I'm petty. Sean Payton left us in a bad state. We were just not getting back to work. I cannot be nothing but petty. We drafted Cesar Ruiz. I'll go in there ran another time. He's the reason why Drew Brees' career ended. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I can't. I got to be petty. All right. Real quick, here's our commercial. We get to our segments really, really quick. I knew it. It don't never do right. Okay.
All right. So we have our first segment, which is Flag on the Play, and that is pretty much when we see any players, coaches do anything egregious. It's our job as sports enthusiasts to call these players out. And with no further ado, my flag on the play goes to AJ Brown. I know we mentioned him earlier, but again, not only does it go to AJ Brown, but it goes to him because when it was time to put up and shut up, he shut up. When it was time to put up, he didn't do anything. And every game, I ain't gonna say every game, but it seemed like almost every game, especially when they were winning, he always had something to say. Always had something to say. And when they lost, which they did, and he didn't have the catches that he missed, that he didn't catch, that hit his hands square in both his hands, he didn't catch it. Sir, you shouldn't be able to speak on a mic about anything again.
Well, he didn't.
Well, good job. Again, this season, 49er was just a better team with the fourth string, fifth string defenders they had. But AJ Brown, you not showing up and speaking to the media about what happened or what took place during that game. That's a sad state of affairs. When everything going well, when things going bad, you always have something to say. When things are going good, you always have something to say. But this time, you on mute. Not a good look. Not a good look. Flag on the play goes to you, sir.
Flag on the play is point blank simple for me this week. The flag on the play for me goes to the New York Giants GM Joe Shane, however you say it. Showing, I don't know. I don't even care to pronounce his name right now. I think it's Shane. It's Joe Shane. Joe Shane still being the general manager for the New York Giants. The reason why the flag goes to him is because you, sir, were the one that made the move happen and blew up the whole NFC East. You, sir, have single-handedly stopped yourself, the Washington Commanders, and the Dallas Cowboys forever seeing any glimmer of hope in the near future because you got rid of Saquon Barkley. Brian Daboll, the head coach, was fired earlier this season after he and the concussion boys ran free in the mug. Well, Joe Shane should have been fired also because who are you to still have a job after you were the one that pulled the trigger? I cannot believe you still have a job. The flag on the play goes to you and the New York Giants for not amicably splitting. You should have fired yourself. A Super Bowl was won, and you should have fired yourself the day after that. Flag on the play to the New York Giants organization and you for still being employed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just don't even worry about it. Click
Okay,
tell them what it is.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, so we have the next segment, when light comes at you fast, and pretty much when light comes at you fast is when you get on a plane or the helicopter with your parachute and you're on cloud 9, cloud 10, cloud 13, cloud 15, and you jump off the plane or the helicopter with your parachute, and this is the sound it makes. It's going to be quick. Yeah, I ain't even want to finish that. But when light comes at you fast, today unfortunately, goes to the future Hall of Famer. You know him, the bad man that he is, that he did not play like last night. Old man Aaron Rodgers. When light comes at you fast, goes to him. You got in the playoffs. Congratulations. But that's where the buck stops, sir. I'm gonna tell you just what the numbers was last night. 17 of 33, 146 passing yards with a fumble for a touchdown too. Aaron, I just got to give you credit, man. You had a good run. You did the thing. You one of the best quarterbacks to ever play this game in the NFL. But last night it just showed everybody that I think it's time to hang it up. And it's okay. You can go play flag football, enjoy nature, take shrooms, smoke weed, do what you do. You're a California boy, and I understand. But last night is when light comes to you fast. You started off good in your career with Green Bay, and then it just fizzled out. So when light comes to you fast goes to the Aaron Rodgers. Salute to you, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, my money shot, it actually has to do with money this week. It's something I want you to remember, something that you cannot forget when you think about it, when you hear it. Just remember what I said because to me it makes sense. My money shot is simply this. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert, both quarterbacks signed through 2029, 2030, right? 262 and a half, 63 million, versus $275 million. These are what the quarterbacks are getting paid. And that's great numbers. It really is. Neither quarterback has made it out the first round.
Ooh.
Trevor Lawrence has not made it out the first round.
Yes, he has.
To who?
Against Justin Herbert.
Oh, yeah. They suck still.
Yeah, but it wasn't a good win for Trevor Lawrence.
It was not a good win
at all.
I wish it could have ended in the
kind of how Green Bay and Chicago went. But go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, you done now? Yes, Trevor Lawrence did make it out the first round, but that's beside the point. Neither one of them made it anywhere. Unlike Lamar Jackson, they have not made it. Josh Allen went far, but he hadn't made it to the big dance. These quarterbacks are getting paid a lot of money, and they're being asked to do a lot of things, and they keep coming up short in big, small, any kind of moments. Trevor Lawrence, your last play of this year will be remembered for an interception. Justin Herbert, you'll just be remembered for being in your back paws. The money shot goes to y'all. I'm sorry. It's so much money. It's so much money, and I can't believe that it still hasn't happened. But yay, keep getting that paper because they believe in you, but I sure do not. All right, we are at the end.
Yes, sir.
I am getting ready to highlight what I need to. We have a few comments to get to. Oh, my thing messing up.
Yep.
Of course it is. Oh, don't worry about it. All right. Wild with a prom joke. I saw that earlier. That was from
shout out to
Trey just need to try.
Yeah, just try. Attempt.
Yes, we have commercials, good sir. Folks gotta be good winners.
Good winners and losers.
If only they could.
No lie. If
only they could. All right. If you want to, if you can, here in the next few seconds, we're going to get ready to highlight our music picks. We are getting y'all out of here right on time if we do this right.
Yes, sir.
So in the comments, if you can, put an M next to the artist, album, or song, what you have been listening to lately. We love sharing it with y'all. We love listening to it. We are getting ready to highlight that in just a couple of seconds. I'll make sure I ain't missing it.
Yeah, and by the way, while he was doing that, I did see a couple music picks on there. Spencer, good one. Another good one.
All right, here we go with y'all music picks.
All right, shake it. You know what? By Mystical, people mad at him, but he told you what he was about in the song. And I quote, I came here with my blank in my hand. Don't make me leave here with my foot in yo. You know what? Keep cool. How you miss it?
Spencer.
Shout out to Spencer, man. That was a good one.
Nice for what?
Hey, throwback.
Drake.
Good times. World Hold On by Bob Sinclair.
I think we listened to Bob Sinclair at work today.
Okay.
All right. Conversations in the Dark by John Legend.
Okay. All right. And we gonna You Back to Sleep by Chris Brown.
Nice.
In R&B mood.
And
my song by Labby Cifre. This year we'll check out artists that hit the charts around when I was born. And this dude is amazing. When I say amazing, man.
Okay. All right. Take us back in time because that's what we started anyway. We start off not listening to a bunch of hip hop and rap. So we can go back.
Mom and Daddy had us on a leash on that.
Mainly Mama.
But yeah. But okay, all right. So I got mine.
And I forgive you
for not knowing how to pronounce his name. Google it. Hey, my bad. Look, Spencer. Hey, I ain't never seen that name before, man. Hey, blame it on my head. Hey, look, blame it on my head, not my heart, bro. I got you though. I'm gonna go look back and Google it. I'm gonna go back and look and Google it.
All right, here is yours.
All right. So the first one we have is Future Ski, and we have the R&B. Let's see. This one is The Count featuring Noam. Right here. Again, we have Future Ski and The Count featuring Noam right here.
All right, mine is Ray
Khalil.
Good, I would have said it right. Khalil featuring Freddie Gibbs.
Carpinteria.
I'll take it.
Carpinteria. Yeah, Carpinteria.
I'll take it. And then Olivia Dean, So Easy to Fall in Love. Ray. No, you.
Ray Khalil.
Ray Khalil featuring Freddie Gibbs. And then
Carpinteria. Carpinteria.
Okay. And
Carpinteria. I'm sorry. Carpinteria.
then Olivia Dean, so easy to fall in love. I ain't
Olivia Dean.
Yeah, shout out to Olivia Dean. I ain't ashamed to not tell you. I don't pronounce things very good, so I'm okay. Well,
let's get back to 8-track tapes. Go ahead, Mama. Let's go back to 8-track tapes. Sorry, we not doing that.
I just want to. We do CDs, but not 8-tracks. We can't go.
Can't go back that far. Yeah,
I love it. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We ran just a couple of minutes longer, but that's because actually we didn't. We ran a couple of seconds longer, but that's because we came in a couple of minutes later, and because y'all wanted to call us out, I wanted to say that. Yes, I'm still being petty. I'm sorry. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. As always, we got so much going on behind the scenes, and yes, we do have a commercial. We also have our lovely book. You can find that in the description if you want the ebook. Hit me up if you want this physical copy from Idea to Episode 1, our first product. Appreciate y'all. That's what this episode is sponsored by. Other than that, I'm Gary.
This is Cary.
We want to thank y'all for tuning in so very much. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We thank y'all very, very much. I had to wait for it. GNC Sports Talk, what we do it
for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture. You dig?
Hold on, what he say? He probably said something.
I got a feeling I am going to end up there because that was part of my timeline. Mom said, "Show you right." And
no, we were not on CP time. We was 2 minutes late, and that's because something was going on with you. Whatever, Spencer.
Love you, petty.
Love you too. Yeah, one more time. GNC Sports Talk. What we do it
for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture. You dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. Love y'all. Thank y'all. Take it easy.
Peace.
We out.